Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello, we have D'Angelo is here. I'm not quite sure if Latanya has made it or not, but I know we have D'Angelo. Let's see. I'm trying to see the chat. Can you see the chat?
I can't see the chat.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see if I open it up. Can I see it? Oh, see, no, I can't see it.
Okay. Well, if somebody asks you a question, I'll make sure that I
Mhm.
put it up to see it. How are you doing, D'Angelo? What you was wearing today? I am so curious. I'm always curious to what you put on because you have a large collection like I do. Let's see. What did you end up wearing today? You went to school, right? To work, Lulu. I don't know if you off or not.
Who, me?
Yeah. What did you end up
Oh,
wearing to work?
a Rose Anatomy extract
Oh, I want to smell that.
with some Sphinx Damascena. I think this is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Okay. Miklo. All right. I had on C Flore, and I topped it off with what did I put on? What did I top it off with? I topped it off with it was a Bath and Body Works spray, and God forsake, I cannot think of the name of that spray right now to save my life. But I know it was something pink, probably pink petals or something like that. I know. I want that one too. I'm so excited that she even wore. Every time I hear LuuLuu talk about it, I'll be thinking I need to go get it.
What are you talking about?
The one you said you wore today.
Oh, Rose Anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
Yeah. Yeah. D'Angelo was saying he loves Rose Anatomy.
Oh shit! This is really. I've never been on this side. Oh wow, it's really small. I can see. Hi, Cheryl. It's like super small on this end. I'm like,
Really?
what? Yeah, it's like, ooh, okay.
Because normally it's a full screen for you, huh? When you hosting.
Yeah, I can see the chat a little bit bigger.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger.
Mm-hmm. That's a little better. I can see now. I can
Okay.
see a little bit better.
All right. Okay, y'all. We are on here, and I've been dying to get LuuLuu on here with me. But we're on here to talk about the new fragrance that came from Khye Perfumes. Uh, we're gonna talk about three and wherever the live leads us. So let's go with that. Oh, okay. All right, Kelly. Kelly's hint of the day was what is that, Tyreek?
Oh, whoa! You got it already? When did you get that, child?
She said that it was really
Oh, I bet you I know when. Did you get that when you got the wild musk, the white musk?
Kelly said 2 days
Oh
ago.
my goodness! So I bought me a pound of hibiscus flowers so I can
Oh,
make
I
hibiscus
love
tea
your cup. Oh, please tell me where you got that cup from.
in New Orleans at the airport
And I
on my
wait.
way out.
Oh God, I gotta get some more cups. I lost so many things that was like that would remind me of home. Okay, you said you waiting on my tell which one?
Oh, white musk.
Oh, white musk. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. My eggs are on the way. Ooh, and it ain't eggs like ovary eggs, but eggs, but House of Wood eggs.
Well, which one did you get?
Sapphire blue and almond harmony.
I have almond harmony. Oh, you're gonna like that one. You're gonna
I
like that
kind of
one.
figured I would, but I wanted sapphire blue because I have emerald and ruby, so I needed the sapphire just to fix the collection.
I have, yeah, I
Which
have.
which one? This one? Okay, so I'm gonna post up again where I buy my rings from. It's a eBay seller in India. That's where I buy all my rings from. Very inexpensive.
Okay.
Like these, I don't pay more than I don't think I've ever paid more than $20 for my rings.
Yeah, she was saying that it caught her eye because it's green. So which one you have on that's
Oh
green?
yeah, this is my. I have two green ones, but I really love this one. It's nice and big. I feel like I'm, somebody. I feel like I'm royalty. I'm Indian
All right.
royalty.
Okay. All right. So we'll like go through it. So which one do you want to start off with? I'll let you lead. I'll let you tell me which one.
Uh, we can start with Soul Sister. I tried it on. I'm not sure about this one.
Okay. All right. All right. So let me get it to my memory.
I'm gonna pull it up because after I spray this.
Okay. So it's Soul Sister. This is the bottle.
Soul Sister. Now I don't think these are the actual bottles. I think he
I don't
sent us these. So these are like promo bottles. So your bottle will probably be cuter than this.
It is actually. I see it on the website. It is going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. I don't even know if it'll show. Because it might be too bright. Can y'all see that?
Right. See, much cuter. But hey, my friend sends them, so I am not tripping.
That's what I said. So I'll give you the notes in it, and I just realized why I like it. It has bergamot green tea, marshmallow, Arabian jasmine, rose absolute, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk.
Okay, so here's the thing about this, and I need to wear it a couple more times because I like the marshmallow in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a huge marshmallow person, but I like his marshmallow because it's really light and airy. It's not super sweet like so many fragrances now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but when I put it on my skin, because I did put this on my skin, I told him it was really woody on me for some reason. So I'm gonna spray it again and see how it is. Because
Now
like
I got more of the marshmallow, but see that just show you how skin chemistry.
right, because like on paper I get the marshmallow,
Mm-hmm.
I get a little fruitiness, but like
Mm-hmm.
on my skin I was like, whoa.
I'm gonna let it dry down because that was one out of the three that I got. That's the one I really enjoyed this
Now you know what? It's starting to become more marshmallow on me. So maybe it was just the first sprays of it.
one. And see, I was concerned that I wasn't going to get. I didn't want to get the green tea. I like green tea, but not a lot. So I was like, I hope that I wasn't really hit with the green tea a lot. But I like it. I like the marshmallow. I don't really get the rose,
No, I don't get any of the florals. It's just like it's more marshmallow.
and I get sandalwood. You get sandalwood?
Yeah, see, I get the sandalwood. At first, that's all I was getting. It was like, ooh, which is kind of nice,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. So based on what he's saying, this one is going to be Soul Sister, the fragrance crafted is exclusively for a modern woman who excludes confidence, sophistication, soulful elegance. It is inspired by the mesmerizing melodies of neo soul legend Bao and his iconic song Soul Sister. This fragrance encapes, I can never get that word out, encapsulates the essence of femininity, empowerment, and individuality. I was just saying to LuuLuu before we came on, I love the how much idea and stuff he put behind it. Like he really he really puts a lot of thought. It's not like I'm just throwing a scent out. Uh,
right, right. Like, ooh, this fragrant marshmallow is in. Let me make a marshmallow fragrance.
yeah, yeah. Like he makes it blend with everything. Now he said it's supposed to have an earthy patchouli note. See, I'm not
I
getting that.
think I was getting the patchouli and the sandalwood at first. The
Mm-hmm.
patchouli has like, which is good because I'm not a huge patchouli fan. I am not a patch hoe. I'm many hoes, but not that hoe.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
No, yeah, he is truly an artist. Like I loved, and I know he doesn't talk about the first line he had, but I loved that one. It was like walking in a bakery. Um, so
Yes, I said. I said I was gonna start throwing his stuff in when I talk about Ganach because it's like sometimes you feel like, oh, let me not talk about him too much
yeah,
because it's not available. So what? I own it. That's any discontinue no longer around. So I'm gonna start pulling out all his stuff because I like all of a sudden I feel like I'm not wearing it because I feel like, oh, it's no longer around.
and see, I have them all over here because I took them off of the main shelf. But okay, so we could talk about them. So if you want to find them, I have 4 that I wear religiously, but I don't
Okay.
talk about it either because people can't get them, right? So I'm like,
But
I don't.
people do sell them. You can find them on Mercari sometimes.
Macari,
Hmm.
I need them to stop
People,
upselling Macari because some of the stuff they be pricing, I'm like, y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all got that for
yeah.
$80. I like
Now let
some.
me tell you, I'm gonna have to tell him this. This I get a lot of the cream, the sandalwood, so I do get the marshmallow. I'm not getting the florals though at all.
I'm not either. I'm not either. And I'm not getting the jasmine or the patchouli. I do get the sandalwood and I get the marshmallow. Like the bergamot and green tea. The bergamot was the opening when you first spray it. I got
Hmm.
that. But it was only in that first spray. But then mostly
Right.
this a marshmallow sandal fragrance. I would have liked more rose.
Right.
Um if I had a preference, I would have liked more rose, but I still enjoy it.
See, the thing is that I have this from him, Snowy Nights.
Oh, okay.
Now, maybe I don't know if this one is gonna be out because these are very similar. Soul Sister and this
Hmm.
is vanilla, amber, and sandalwood, and it's really soft and pretty. And
Hmm.
this reminds me like a marshmallowy vibe, like this, like it's marshmallow and sandalwood with a little musk. So it's kind of
Okay.
like this. It's kind of vibing like that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him. He gonna have to know. He gonna have to. Soul Sister needs to be a little more amped up. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have a conversation with him. We need a little more rose in it.
Yeah, I would like a little more rose if I
Yes,
had a
I
preference.
want
I
it
would.
to be a little more rosy sweetness, or even like jasmine, because that would be kind of cute. A jasmine marshmallowy vibe, because you see a lot of rose and marshmallow. Wouldn't it be interesting to see more jasmine with
Yeah,
marshmallow?
yeah,
A
yeah.
sweet
I agree.
jasmine, because you rarely see sweet jasmines.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. If he amps up the floral note, I don't think that
Hmm.
I don't think it would hurt it. And
Not
jasmine,
at
if
all.
you're going for the essence of a neo soul black woman, jasmine
Yeah,
is
especially if it was jasmine and marshmallow, because I think jasmine really says soul sister. Because
yes,
it's real sultry. It feels like Soul Sister to me when I hear it is like hot weather, summertime. You out there kicking it like
in a
so.
summer dress. Yeah,
Right, you at the beach, you at some party, you like getting it in.
yeah.
That's Soul Sister to me. I'm not a Soul Sister in the wintertime. I'm a
I'm not.
I'm a white woman.
First
I'm
of all, I'm this all the time. So once I bust out, that's why I get the sundress. When I bust out in the sundress, I have to have a fragrance that's projecting that persona.
oh
That
yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta have the
because
whole
I'm
vibe.
leggings, I'm leggings in a hoodie. So that's my personality.
Listen, I got a hoodie dress. The damn thing comes down to my feet. I got two of them. I mean, and let me tell you something. It's so funny because the damn thing is hot as hell, but I wear it.
But it's
But
comfortable.
once I get inside, when I'm outside, I'm nice. I get
Right.
inside, I be burning up, and I'm like, I'm still wearing,
I would
still
be
wearing.
I know my husband be saying, baby, it look like you're sweating a little bit. I'd be like, but I'm so comfortable. All
Right?
right, so I'm gonna save the one that I'm a little shaky on to the end. Well, not to the end until we finish this little set, and then I'm gonna get my other ones
Okay,
in.
so let's talk with Son of a Gun. I haven't sprayed this at all. So
Okay,
let me
okay, let's do son of a gun. Let's do son of a gun. So I'm gonna show everybody, and I have to remember how to do it. Okay, so that's on, and keep in mind, y'all, this is not the original package. This is what he sent, right? And then if I can find the original package, then I'm gonna show it to y'all.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna let
I
you
like
spray.
this one.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the one that have a bit of chocolate to it, right?
I guess. Ooh, this one smells good. I don't even see the notes for this one. Where is it?
Hold on, that's what I'm trying to find too. Oh
I
yeah,
don't
it's
think
it's on here. Okay, so this I want to show what it looks like. It's going to look like this when
this
you
smells
order,
good.
right? The notes in this one here, Lord, I got apps and everything popping up. The notes in this one is espresso, warm pastry, incense,
I sure did see
vanilla
this one because it's
musk,
coffee. Yep.
a
Yeah.
mystery, a wicked tale of mystery. I love that. So just say you don't want to tell us. Delicious gourmand for all the greedy mother shut your mouths who want to have cake and eat it too. That is cool. This reminds me of his coffee line.
It does. I was thinking that too. I was like, is this one of the ones with coffee?
Yeah, see, I'm with you, Kelly. I didn't even see what you said, but yes, when he, I don't know if they know when he came out with the coffee line and everything was some level of coffee. I kind of feel like this was in there with a different name, and it might be the name you're saying, Kelly.
Yeah, because this is smelling very familiar to me.
Hmm. Yeah,
This
this
is
one is.
smelling very familiar to me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
I
sure what
have,
it started off as, but I
yeah,
feel like he's done this one.
but this does. Oh my God, this smells so good.
Okay, this is what I wanted Coffee Addict to be. The one I sent you. This is what I wanted Coffee Addict to be.
I
And
can see
Coffee
that.
Addict was so dark.
Yeah, it's a really dark roast
Yeah.
coffee.
Mhm.
Coffee addict is something like you definitely probably need to layer with something,
I kept
unless
laying
you
it
just
with like a caramel fragrance, or I would layer it with my commodity milk. And when I went through, because I'm in the stage of trying to go through what I currently have, and it's not to get rid of my stuff. I had to explain that to somebody. It was like, well, why did you buy it if you're trying to get rid of it? First of all, mind your business. Secondly,
right, mind your business, mind the business that
secondly,
pays you, and I
I
don't pay
need
your
to.
ass.
Okay. Secondly, I need to open up some space because I'm a shopper, right? And I've been given
Oh, I
this
get it.
space.
I get it.
The
You
one,
have only so much shelf space, and
yes,
you have to like say, okay, some got to go. So you got to
right,
start making some decisions
right. That's where I'm
because
at.
something else is coming. That
Yes,
space is not going to be empty
not gonna be empty.
for long. Shit, it might not be long. It might not be empty past the time you took that shit off the shelf and
Oh,
moved it to saying I'm getting rid of it because you
now
already got
I'm
something to put
laughing
in that
because
space.
on the floor is some stuff I need to put on the shelf. So that's why I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move some stuff out.
I was just saying that yesterday. I said, "What the hell are you gonna do? Where are we putting this? Where are you
Yeah,
putting it?" And then you feel. I have those moments. I'm never gonna be that person. Like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. But it's like I had the moments like, damn. Now
yeah.
where you gonna put all this stuff?
That's where I'm at.
Because I got a system. And when it's mess, then I be feeling I can't put you here because I have no space here. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
baby. I be
mhm.
feeling kind of bad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but
this is good because
I have mine organized based on the note, right? So I have coffee, bougie, nutty, so
this is
on, right?
nice.
So I have to clear something off of, say, the nutty shelf so that I can put something else on that shelf. Uh but to the point I was saying, the one coffee addict I would have to always put with milk from commodity, and I would have to end up using the milk from commodity bold to kind of give
I'm
what
gonna
I.
tell you, don't get acro dark. If coffee addict was too much, do not get acro dark.
Okay,
Because I
okay.
tried that years ago,
Mhm.
and it is like a straight shot of espresso.
Yeah,
Coffee addict is at least sweeter.
yeah, it's sweeter. The pricing is amazing. I don't know why people sleeping on coffee.
Okay, so here's what I know about those. So I can tell y'all that now. Y'all better snatch them ones at $45 because not everything is 45. But the ones that are 45 is because he doesn't have the because I asked him about that. I said, did you do this on purpose? I texted him. I was like, you might want to check your numbers. I think you're off. Because when I saw that, I said, because the other ones are 95, which is his
Mhm.
regular price.
Right.
But it's something about these bottles, and he's trying to get rid of these bottles. So they're already filled, and he wants to get rid of them. Because I asked, I was like, why
Okay.
is this 45? Because I was like, sir, you got stuff on here $45. What you doing?
But he's
So
done
that's
that
what he told
before. He's done that before when he's changed the packaging on something.
me.
He's done that
Right,
before. So I'm not
right. So
surprised.
so if you want something and it's 45, I suggest you get it. But this is
Oh,
good.
well, hello, Courtney. It's nice to meet you too.
It is good.
Yeah, yeah,
It is because he's got that incense, so it's got a little smokiness to it.
yeah. I like it. I
This
still
is
like
good.
Soul Sister because I think I like the marshmallow, but I like this one.
Yeah.
And I
Now
think I
I
can
bet you
find
this.
enough
Whoa! I
strong.
bet you that would smell good together, though.
Let me see. Look, don't
It's
make
a
me
little
try.
soul sister.
I am not above trying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Okay.
I? Kelly said, "Let me slide and see what he got for 45." Okay.
Right. You might have some of them because I know it's the coffee ones that he put on there.
Mhm.
And I asked him what other ones he's gonna put on there. He has not told me yet, but I was gonna let y'all know because I was gonna do a video because I think I have almost all of the ones from coffee. I'm pretty sure I do
I
because he
did.
has.
I did have all of them. But between trying to find, like, again, trying to find space, people come to my little collection like it's a shop.
Oh
So
no, don't nobody do. Mine
no,
is in the
no,
basement.
they have a certain area. Now they ain't gonna get their feelings hurt because I am. Don't let the smile confuse you. I will cuss you out. But
So you have a little shop. You have shelves that they know they can go to.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
And
because I was about to say I wish somebody would.
I think a lot of that was over there. So and again, I'm talking about what's on the side of me. I think it was over there, and I think they went ahead and took those because I can't find any of them, and I could have swore I had a bunch of them. But I had a girlfriend who's really into coffee, and I think I only had Coffee Addict because she wasn't fond of that one. I think that's why I had that one left. And then the coffees I do have that's a no touch is over here. Um, and my favorite one I want to say is Atrium. Or is this Atrium my chocolate one? Yeah, this is my favorite. See, like fragrances like this, okay, they're not coming to get those. That's
Is
a
that Golden Dollar?
no, this is Atrium. Hold on.
Which one is that?
Can you see it? It's Atrium.
Oh, okay. I've never smelled
I'm sorry,
that.
not Atrium. Is it Atrium? No, it's Aura. I'm sorry.
Oh, Orm. Okay, so
Um,
what's that one? Is that a coffee one?
well, this one's like a coffee and chocolate. Oh, I love this one. I love this
I
one.
am.
I'm about to
I'm only trying to get Zerjoss when they have them super cheap on Joma Shop.
now see this one here. You know that's my favorite one for a coffee that he's
Oh,
made.
hot like fire. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. That's my favorite
Mm-hmm.
for coffee, but I don't want to get off task. But that's my favorite by him. When I got that one, I was like, "Oh Lord, I really enjoyed that one. Like I really
Because
enjoyed
he
that."
has a plum and coffee one that he had on with him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was my favorite of the coffee line. Then I think Sana. So your sweetness, you should like it. Because that was my suggestion.
Yeah.
I
Highlight
I
fire
try
is
to pull those after we finish. I try to pull out some of the coffee because I was going to pull out the ones he has on there, which is what your sweetness,
mm-hmm.
Sana, and King George. I think those are the three he put up.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking from the coffee line?
Hmm.
It's
I
coffee
think those
baby.
are the.
Coffee baby. I see. Hold on. Let me get it up. I see coffee baby. I see coffee sauna. And then yeah, I only see two. Did he put up another one? I only see two of them.
He has your sweetness up too.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that one up too. That's why he said it. So it's like three that he has up. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, three he has up.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one that I was sent was Brother. And
Brother.
Brother to me, I realize has oud in it. Um, and I'm still trying to figure myself out with oud. So this is Brother. So let me
I
go
kind of
back.
like it.
You like that
Actually, I do. Um, so let me tell you why I like Brother. It is it has this like sharpness to it to me.
one? Well, I can say
Yeah.
this. He was inspired by Angie Stone's iconic song "Brother." So the fragrance it captures the essence of masculinity. So that might have a lot to do with. So it's notes of oud, citron, accord, cardamom, leather, incense, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, amber, cedarwood, patchouli, oud, and tonka.
See, I like all those, so I do like it. Now, is it something that I would want to wear? Let me see. I think I put it on and I was okay with it. It's like, okay, here was I thought. I was like, okay, I like it, but this isn't something that I would definitely wear.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't feel like it's like, oh my god, ooh, this is a scrubber. I don't feel like that. I just don't feel
Yeah,
like I don't feel like I would wear it.
right. But I think it would be sexy on a man,
Yes, yes. So this gonna most likely make it to.
which is what he was going for.
Yeah,
So it is what it's supposed to be, as opposed, so it wasn't made for me.
yeah.
Now, of course, fragrance has no gender.
It really
Blah
doesn't.
blah 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 blah. Okay. Um, but it ain't my gender. Okay, it's the gender. Never mind. I was supposed to say so. I can tell it's Friday night. I was it's the gender I like to hump on, but okay.
Yeah, okay, true. That's true. That is true. That is true. I do have fun.
But
But no, it's not for me. So while we chitter chattering, I'm gonna take us to Gourmand, to Ganache.
okay.
Okay. Oh, I said I have four. I think I got more than four.
Ooh, hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to uh, Friday night. I'm sorry. I got.
Well, no. Because you got wait. Oh, I said I don't know why you didn't pick the mic up. I need you to
I,
do it.
I'm
Like,
I'm I'm
can
I'm
you do
trying
it?
to be,
I need it.
a little bit better with my mic situation until I get the brown one because there's like a brownish color one, a bronze one they call it. I want the bronze one. If I get that bronze one, I'm just gonna be sitting here like this. Hello.
Oh my god. Okay. And I'm gonna love every
maybe
minute of
maybe
my
I'll get some super chats doing that. Whoa! I just thought about that. I'm just be sitting there. Hello.
Oh well, look, Mark asked you. He says, "Is the fragrance you would want D'Angelo to put on?"
You know what? Don't talk about me and D'Angelo's weird virtual love thing. Okay. Don't talk about our weird virtual love thing.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so going back to Ganache, and I'm apologize for all of you all who did not have an opportunity to get on the train with Ganache because it was like a bakery, right? So everything I have is based on that. So my first one that was I have I have six that I still have. Chocolate Ganache, of course, was mine. And this is the one that if you go on Macari right now, they are upcharging like crazy.
Chocolate ganache. Hold on. Let me take you off
Mine.
so I can see some stuff. Ah, there we go. I can see it now. I opened it up.
Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, Michael said he read the notes to brother. Well, I think it has a little bit more body to it than or for great fragrance. Because to me, when I think of that, I think of like real bergamot vetiver heavy, right? And to me,
Right.
brother's not that. Brother is more oud and incense.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm. So that's what I'm
Most
mostly getting.
definitely.
Oh, thank you, Courtney. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, so mine is chocolate ganache. What was one of yours that you if he had to come back out with something from Ganache, which I know he's not, but we just wishing.
I
Would
have a lot. Okay, so I would say the first one that I really fell in love with his, which is Leche y Galletas.
yes, it was I did not pull that one. Wait. This one here.
Yes, Leche y Galletas.
Yes.
Honestly, it's very similar to Italica.
Wait, you think so?
It's an almond cookie.
See, I was gonna say, have you ever smelled Carol's daughter almond cookie?
I have not. I have not.
That's what it reminded me of. What I guess so I guess we had the same idea.
Hmm.
Okay, you know what? I think you might be on to
The
something.
reason I know is because I had Italica at the same. I was trying out Italica, and I was like, "Well, shoot, this smell almost like the same thing over here."
Well, don't make me find out and find out that I actually have a backup, so I don't use my here. You go. I don't use my Me put Italica on this one because I have Italica in a small bottle. Though I like Italica, it can get a little cloying for me. Okay. This one, okay, the one he made has a little more milkiness to me.
Right, because it's milk and cookies.
And Italica
Which I
is
like.
like a almond cookie with a caramel syrup on the top or something. Oh, but I think we found something. Because like I said, I have Italica in a small one. Because
the only reason why I noticed is because I was trying out Italica years ago, and I was wearing a shade. I was like, well, this is kind of similar. I'm okay then.
Yeah, I'm good, huh? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at D'Angelo. D'Angelo said the hoes are here. So for anyone tuning in who is not familiar with the fact that LuuLuu colors are her hoes, they would be like, "Oh, I can't believe he just said that." No, but it's actually.
I know when people hear me, somebody said that on TikTok. They was like, "You call this hoes?" I was like, "Don't get sensitive over here now. This is not the crew. This is not the space for sensitivity." Oh my God! Let me tell y'all this. You hear them upstairs. Let me go. Okay, so I was like, when I came home, they were still napping because they got cold, so they stayed home today, right? So I got home. It was like 4 something. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to come downstairs at 5:30ish. So let me go downstairs, and chill, so they won't, since they sleep. Okay, cool. So I'm sitting down here, minding my business, looking at my phone, living my best life, and then all of a sudden I hear, JJ, Bakari's at the steps. So I'm sitting here like this. I thought if I didn't say anything, he just figured I wasn't here because, but I think he saw my purse and was like, "No, I see your purse. I see your coat. I know you're here, heifer." And so then he came down the steps, like halfway down the steps so he could see me and was like, "Gigi, come on." And I was like, damn. I felt like I couldn't even say, I couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? These kids, they had me. It's like, what are you doing? And I felt, and I was just trying to like act like, no, I'm just gonna lay here. He was like insistent, "Yo, come on, let's go upstairs, let's go."
Right.
So finally, and then I said, well, so then I said, okay, I'm coming, thinking, okay, he'll go upstairs and he'll do something, forget about me. Oh no, he was still standing on them steps, like
I'm waiting on
because
you.
I know what you're doing, and you think I'm gonna forget. I was like, damn. So I made it back down. It was tough. It was tough going.
I appreciate him allowing his GG to come chat with me.
It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. I was like, good Lord,
Like,
what?
what are you doing? Okay, now another one to me is if you are familiar with Symphonium, his orange chocolate ganache gave me that vibe.
See, I'm not a huge chocolate person, so I don't have a lot of his chocolate ones.
You
I
didn't?
think I had, yeah, I don't have, do I have chocolate ganache? I might have it. But because I'm like, something about chocolate, I can only wear it in very small doses because it starts making my stomach nauseous.
Oh, I love it.
But I do know his chocolate is very good because when I've had smelled it, it's like right up there with Wicked Good by Gallagher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're very simple, except for his lasts longer than Gallagher's because Wicked Good don't last but a hot 10 minutes on you.
That's why I can't get it. I can't get it for the mere fact for the price point. I have enough chocolate for me to add another chocolate in that's gonna be light. Not light when it's not light when you first spray it, but light in terms of longevity.
Right, and I'm not somebody who thinks things have to last for 12 hours, but dang, can I get 4?
See, Kelly saying the same thing. If Wicked Good could just last, you know what I mean? It'll be
right.
Best.
Because it's a good chocolate. It is very chocolatey. It gives you that vibe, but So if he came back, but I have a bunch of bottles. This is Entice.
Oh.
And this is an Orange Blossom. This is this Orange Blossom? No. Jasmine? Yeah. I think it's Orange Blossom and Jasmine. It's a white floral. It's really pretty. And it's more, it's not so much, this is like more of his perfumery, because this is more floral than the actual, the other ones on Ganache.
Right,
I
because
had a
it has
bunch.
that orange blossom in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Now, what's your other one?
Uh, Sweet sticky things.
I don't have that one. What's that one?
This one is like it's like syrup. This is
Oh, see,
literally the
that's
name.
why he ain't sent it to me.
This is the name. This is it's like a cinnamon. God, what can I think of? Like syrup, but it's the syrup. Like say you doing coffee, right? You know how they have the little syrups that go in the
Yeah,
coffee.
the syrup that you buy, the
Mhm.
pump syrup.
That's this. So it's like a sticky syrup, almost like a maple or a honey. And I think that's
Mm-hmm.
probably right. Because for me, that's the most of what I had was real food like. So I think he was like, okay, well, I know Claudia like food, right? So
Right, right.
I'm gonna send her those type of foodie scents. So all of mine are on that level.
Okay.
But sweet sticky things is another one. If he was to bottle it again, I would love him to bottle that one. Maybe add a little difference to it because it's very one level is just sweet.
Right,
Maybe add a little bit more vibe boom to it, add a cola note to it, or add something else with it. Only because it people who like sticky syrup is the only people that's gonna work for.
right, right. This is violet. This
Oh,
is a candied violet. It's a sweet candied violet, and I adore it. It smells like sugared violets. It's so beautiful, but it's kind of like a fruity sweet violet. Love it. And I also like, what did he run up calling it? I think he called it Stung, which is oh, King George without the coffee. Yep, that might be it.
mhm.
I like Stung, which is one of
Yeah.
my first honeys that I loved.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love Stung because it's
I
got
love
that
it.
apple in it, and then
Mhm.
you get the beeswax and the honey.
Yeah.
That was my first honey fragrance. Like I was like, oh my God, honey smells good. I never really thought of honey as a note I would want to wear.
Now, oddly enough, this one here, and you would know what I'm talking about, pairs beautifully with butterflies. Bee butterflies by
Yes, it does.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
beautifully.
yes,
Like
it does.
if they were to come together and make a fragrance, take that bees and butterfly and add it with here, perfect.
They should do that though. They should do a collaboration
We should do
fragrance.
it.
They know each other.
Right. I'll be the first one in line. I'll buy it.
I mean, they're friends. They know each other. They both live in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Okay, so and I have two more. So what's not some more for you?
Okay, okay, you go because let me grab some because I have to look at some.
Okay. I have another one, lemon eclair. So if you're looking for like a lemon pie type note, one, this was a good one. So it was, and I know he used to he would always say he would make fragrances based on people would write him an email and say, can you make this particular fragrance for me or whatever. So that's how some of these came to be. But lemon eclair is, oh God, is like a pastry, like a good buttery pastry with the lemon filling. Oh,
I'm almost there. I'm trying to go
this
through
one has
these.
aged beautifully. Because I've had these for a while, so they've macerated and really turned into some stuff. Oh, you coming with a
So
handful.
I need to really go through my ganaches because I have
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
I know I don't want this.
layer beautifully with Shalimar souffle. Beautifully.
Um, I have a bunch that I haven't even really used, which was one of his last ones, which were his first R&B series ones,
Uh-huh.
and they're stuck in the back, and I don't even remember them anymore. I'm gonna have to go look at them again. But I forgot all about this. Do I have any more of this? This is Vanilla Oscura.
Oh, I wanted that one. And by the time I went to get it, it was gone.
Yeah, it's a smoky, slightly spicy vanilla. It's got a little florals in it. Vanilla, a absolutely gorgeous, deep, rich, and you can say I've had them for a few years.
It's like
Yeah.
a dark brown color. So that I mean
Hmm.
that vanilla is probably amazing right now.
Yeah, the vanilla is really beautiful in it, and you get the smokiness from it. It's gorgeous. It's there. Now
Man,
this is one I need to get rid of.
yeah, I'm holding on to mine. I use them here and there because I know I can't get them again. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's my brother. Hello, hello. This is the person who makes all the music. If you like the music in my videos, that's who makes it. Which one is that one?
Um, this is warmth. I never liked this one.
Is
I
that
don't
why
even know
you
why I
made
still.
that face?
Shit. It's, it's
Well,
sort
why
of
do you
like
still have it? Do you ever declutter anything?
no, I hadn't been decluttering his. I just kind of put them away. I'm going to be decluttered. I have decluttered a few of his.
Oh,
This
look.
one is definitely going out. But I had to get him to tell me, hey, Helen, I had to get him to tell me the notes to this
Mm-hmm.
because I think this is the one that was supposed to be like bread like something like that.
So is it
Because it's like buttery. It's buttery.
like a bruschetta? Or
Yeah, like yeah. No, not my style. Nope.
is it the butter? Okay, so is it the butter note? Because uh what is it? What about pop becomes almost sickening to me after a while.
Yes, I've tried What About Pop. I don't understand why everybody loves that stuff. I don't want to smell. And what was the other one that Sol de Janeiro has? It's like a popcorny thing. Popcorn. I don't want to smell like fucking popcorn. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to
I mean,
think.
it's like many things I want to smell like, but I don't want to smell like I just got out of some hot grease out of a with some butter on it. No, I don't want no. Mm-mm. And
See,
it does have that buttery.
mhm. I fell for the oh, I think is this the name of it by Soldier now?
Probably so. That Copacabana one. Yes, it was terrible.
Oh, okay, I don't have that one. So that's probably why I know what you're talking about. I don't have that one from them. I have the ones I have from them is not those. Uh hold on, wait. Somebody
Yeah, this is the one I didn't like. I think it was supposed to be like
oh,
bread, buttered bread or something.
which one, Janice, for accidental vanilla? Because they like it's a wide variety of them. Like he have the one that's berry, he has one that's Madeleine. So
I gotta
which
put this on. That's gotta go over there. Yeah, I think that was the baked bread one with some butter on it. No, thank you.
oh, hello, hello, Birdie. And every time I see your name is because my maiden name is Banks. So every time I see your name, I feel like we related somewhere. Yeah. Because even Helen is saying the same thing. A buttered bread sounds a little strange. And it is. That note is quite interesting. So what's the one you smelling now?
Now this one is good. This is the one I was trying to remember which one it was. This is called Hug,
Oh.
and this is more marshmallowy, sweet. It feels like a hug.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, this one is nice. This one is because you can tell it's like vanilla. It's getting dark.
Mhm.
So it's like vanilla, marshmallowy, and it does feel like a hug. I used it? I stopped using it once. Listen, when he started, like, I really gotta stop doing that because it's like you go, oh well, he's no longer doing these, so I don't want to wear them. But it's like, so what's the point of keep having them though? So we're
Well,
gonna just keep looking at them.
see, I fall into that because this one is my favorite. The one I was telling you about, the orange one, and and chocolate ganache is my favorite one. And I wear it that like whatever day I decide to grab it, right? I wear it and then I feel guilty. I'm like, okay, all right, Claudia, you can't get this no more. So I
Like
feel
I won't wear leche y galletas, even though I love it. But I'd be like, no, because this is it. I have no more of it. It's like, and it's like some kind of weird. thing going on because like you
Yeah.
love the scent, you want to wear it, but then you're
Yeah.
like, but no, I can't wear it because I can't get it again. So I can't wear it, but it's like, but I want to wear it. It's like some kind of weird thing going on in my head about it. It's very
I
quite weird.
I'm just not wearing them as much as, and I need to get out of there because I mean I have enough fragrances. It ain't gonna hurt me to finish it, but I just don't want
That's
to.
what I'm saying, and that's what I was thinking to myself. It's like because it's I can say the words like, girl, just wear it. If you use it up, there'll be another one that's good, right?
I
But
already
then
know.
there's still that moment where I go, but no, no, I can't do that because I can't get it again. It's like really, and that's even like with some of my Maison Lancomes. I have to, it's like, that's beautiful. But I did wear Rose's Barbaranza recently. I felt a little good. However, I did have a backup bottle, so this is a brand new bottle of it. So I don't
Right,
feel bad because it's 100 ml in there. I'm gonna
right,
be on that one for a minute.
right.
But it's like right. She said it's now a museum piece. Exactly. That's the problem. Actually, that's what I had done with all my ganaches. I had put them all on the shelf. It was like this is the ganache shelf.
Yeah,
And the
right.
Kofi shelf.
I
And
have
the
a whole
Kofi shelf. They're all gonna sit here. I'm not gonna touch them. They're so I can't. It was like there was like a memorial service. I should have had a memorial service on them. Here lies Ganache. Rest in peace. Right?
I need to do the same thing. But I love them. I love them. And once because he kind of like left, he came back. Then he left, then he came back. And then he was like, officially, this is it. Once the stock is gone, I'm out. And I was like, okay. So I tried to order all of the ones I wanted to get. And then the ones that I wanted as backups, he did not have. He had some other ones. And I really wish I would have did it with the coffee line. Because I don't, like I said, I didn't expect that my friends and family was gonna fall in love with that one. Yeah, so that was,
Hmm.
I felt the same way, but I mess around and put that on the shelf that they can touch, and they went out my house with bags like that.
Yes. Yes. So that's the thing. Is like you looking like, oh damn, I done messed up now. Because when he was doing, it, I was like, I felt like, oh, I have so many, and I didn't even look because I do have so many bottles from him, and I should have been like, oh, let me get the ones I really like, get a backup. Like I
Right.
got Entice. I have a couple of bottles of Entice, but it was like everything else. Like I should have got Leche y Galletas. That's
So that
so.
Josh, you got brothers. So what do you think of it? Because we was just talking about brother. So you said
Oh,
you
we
put,
were talking about brother. What do you think of it as a man? Is it
yes,
a man scent?
I believe. Yeah, I think it's a man scent. I think it's nice, but I think it's a man scent. Kelly's so funny. Kelly said, "Wipe the dust in off now and then she smell the top." Okay, like fine look, like fine jewelry or something. That's
Right.
what I feel about fragrance. I tell everybody I don't do nothing else but smell good, right? So I have no other, fix. Like, of course, I followed Helen for the mere fact that she's a gardener, right? So of course, that's my other thing. But I go out in my garden and stuff, but mostly mine is fragrance.
So what do
Yeah.
you grow in your garden?
This year I'm really disappointed in myself because I don't really have much in my garden, but I do have tomatoes and peppers. But normally I do tomatoes, peppers. I love okra, so I put okra in. Peppers
You
like
are one
bell.
of the few people I know who say I love okra.
Oh, I love okra. I love okra. But then that might be because I'm from New Orleans. So we make it with red sauce and I make it with sausage for my husband because I'm vegetarian. But I put shrimp when I do it. If I just want some level of meat, but I can really eat it just the red sauce, the okras and put it over rice. Yeah. But and that funny thing about it, I tried lettuce. Oh my God, that was I did not do well. I don't know because I'm in Houston or what, but
Yeah,
lettuce
that's why,
started
because it's
on
too
me
hot.
so fast.
It's
So
too hot. Because like I'm in Chicago, and I'm gonna be starting lettuce this month. But because it's the cool weather, right? You see, I was like okay to the okra.
What
Okay, to the okra.
encouraging me. I need to go ahead and get some more. It just I've been so busy at work and I like to start in February. So I just feel like I'm kind of running behind. But I do have tomatoes. I keep tomatoes. I keep the big tomatoes. I keep the little small ones. I go out every so often and grab the little small cherry tomatoes off of it. That's my snack. So if I don't do nothing, I'm gonna do tomatoes and bell peppers.
Yeah, see, I have to optimize because we have such a short window of growing time. However, I did learn that carrots can start this month. So I'm going to start carrots and lettuce and spinach because they are cool weather. So I can
Mhm.
start them now and they can go until about end of June. And then 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 they say start them again in August here because it starts cooling off. But,
Mhm.
we get cool. So,
Yeah. Hello, Joe. How are you? And Josh said he's a what? He said he's a butler. A butcher. Lord, how I got butler, a butcher at Whole Foods. So. Oh, but see, I love vegetables. So being a gardener or getting into gardening, and the mere fact of it's relaxing. It's
it
very
is.
me. So I'll go out in the morning with a cup of coffee, just the birds chirping, the wind blowing. It gets my mind right before my day starts. So initially, I think gardening started off as a way of solace, and then it just something that I kept doing.
Right. Now, do you work from home or do you have to go into the building?
No, I luckily I work from home. At one point in time, I did have to go into the office a couple of times, but once COVID hit and everybody went home, then my company was like, y'all was still doing y'all work at home, y'all could just stay, and I was like, appreciate you. So yeah, so I'm at home now, and then it saves me because being in the hospital doing IT work, people would have a problem with their computer and they would come to the floor we were on.
Oh yeah,
So
most definitely.
so now I'm not in the building. You gotta call me. So it made it a little bit easier. Um, wait, something about watermelon. See, there is oh God, there is a God, and I even forgot the name of it, but it's in Alvin, Texas. Which is really not that far from where I live at. I live in Pearland, but and they have a farmers market. That is where I go and get my strawberries. Me and the kids go with our little basket and we pick up all of our strawberries. We get our watermelons. I get all of my melons, fruits, should I say, from the farmers market. My actual area that I have for my garden, if I try watermelons, I don't have the green thumb yet. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And I think a lot of it is because I'm just too busy. And because with a garden, you gotta tend to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna do strawberries because strawberries aren't that hard. I've semi grown them years ago, and
oh,
plus,
okay. Yeah.
my I'm gonna do a little pot for the kids because I
Uh-huh.
ordered roots. So I have girl. I don't know what the hell happened. I just noticed I ordered 50 bare root strawberry plants.
Oh, really?
I didn't notice it said 50. So
Okay. Okay. I just said, what you gonna do with all of that?
I don't know. So listen. The way I think is, I was like, let me order some more pots. I might have, like I told my daughter, when you're starting it, um, yeah, they're gonna be easy because I've done it before. So I'm gonna give them. This is gonna be their little project. So I'm gonna have them start when they get here. I'm gonna help them because I'm gonna get one of those little um the pots from the Dollar Tree that you can stack. That's gonna be their
Mhm.
little pot that they can water and everything. Plus, I'm going to hopefully that'll deter my granddaughter from plucking all the tomatoes off because she likes the colors. Because the baby tomatoes,
Oh,
yeah, she was just
yeah.
walking up and just plucking them like they weren't even ripe yet. I'd be like,
But you
no,
won't
no,
even let
she's
them
like,
grow.
yeah, she won't let them grow. So I was like, luckily she's short, so she can't get too into them. So yeah,
Right.
I'm about to start all my seedlings. Let me. I should never mind. We can't talk. I'm about to. Oh, my battery's a little low. I was
Yeah, we're
I
gonna have to do
bought
it.
these.
We're gonna have to do another live and then see if Helen wants to join because I call her the garden guru. And,
Yes, she is. Yes,
and
she is. But I bought this seed starters. It's really cool. I found it's
mm,
these You know, it's the where you start the seeds, right?
Mhm.
And you know how you do it. It's the black and it's got the top, right? Well,
Yeah.
this is like smaller, but it has a light on it too. So each of these little packs, yes, it's like you start. It's like a 10 thing. So I bought the little peat pellets to put in it that I could lift out. It's so cute. It's like five in a set,
Mhm.
and they each have a light on top, so you don't have to like try to have all these
Like a
like.
lighthouse, yeah, like a
It's like
greenhouse.
a little mini greenhouse with its own light system.
Lord, I am my
And they were
eyes.
super cheap. There was like five of them for $20.
Okay, so have you ever made micro greens? I make that a lot, but I make it inside
Hmm.
my. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like greens and stuff, like the lettuce and stuff, is really so easy here because we have the cool enough weather. As a matter of fact, depending on the summertime here in Chicago, you can have their babies till July. Matter of fact, normally you can go to about July with greens and spinach and stuff because it honestly doesn't really heat up here till about July.
But see,
June, we
mine
could be
was
in the
doing
50s.
good. I was doing amazing. I truly believe I left my spinach and lettuce. What I had spinach. I had yeah, I had all of the like collard greens type things, right? So I had mustard collard greens, I had lettuce, and I had spinach. The Once they started growing, it was like I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up with them how fast they were growing. And then with Houston or where I'm at, it would be cold one day, hot one day, cold one day, hot one day, right? Not hot, but too hot to be
Right,
growing,
right,
right? And then they just sprouted on me. And once they sprouted, I had to end up just cleaning that whole part out.
right, right.
So I was
But then you
like,
could just start them back again in the fall.
yeah. I even tried my hand at spicy peppers, which is funny to me because I don't like spicy food. But I just wanted to see. And they grew like crazy too. So I'm gonna find something again. I promised myself that if I don't really get deep into it this year, that my daughter is gonna go off. She's going off to college. This is her last year, so then I can get back. And I think that was
Right,
a part of it. She's a senior, so she was in all these different activities. So I was never really at home, but
right.
that's just my excuse.
What school has she accepted?
Howard. She's accepted Howard, but she wants to go to Spelman. Her first choice is Spelman Hampton, but she did accept Howard.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
The fact that she picked the HBCU schools, I was happy.
right,
I feel like I've kind of sheltered my children so they don't have and I hate to say it with like the black experience. But I feel like she should. She should experience. I went to Southern in Baton Rouge,
okay,
and I loved it.
right, right, right,
Right.
okay.
So I just want her to have, even if she goes just 1 year, initially at first she was saying Princeton and Harvard and all that kind of stuff. And you want to support your child, but I was like, I want you to stay
Mm,
on this side. Oh, thank you
okay,
so much. And I want to say congratulations to her because she did it. She did a lot. She really worked herself all year long to kind of get herself together and wanted to do herself. My daughter and I are so close that a lot of times I find myself doing things for her than allow
mm-hmm.
her to kind of, do things on her own. So when she stepped out and just went and did it, I was like, get it, girl. All right. I guess mom like gotta, she gotta let you go a little bit.
Right, right. You gotta let them fly. You gotta let them fly. I remember when Bianca was in school. She was at GW. She was at George Washington before she came home when I got sick. And I remember her texting me. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting my nose pierced." I was like, "Okay, whatever." 2 minutes later, yeah, I just got my nose pierced. I was like, "See, this is what happens when they're away." I was like, "Oh,
We was
okay."
right here. We didn't have to talk about it.
I'm thinking we about to have a little conversation about it and everything. I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, we got the nose pierced. All right."
But I'm happy for her. I always say that when you have children, they are. Well, I'll say my daughter. My daughter is what I always wanted to be when I was her age. Right? She's more outspoken. She's more friend. She's friendlier. Like where I'm introverted, she's extrovert. Like she's everything. I think that God gave me everything I wanted to be, but couldn't get myself
Okay.
to involve myself in, which scares me because I'm like, oh girl, she feisty, right? And I'm like, oh Lord, you're gonna be far away. What am I gonna do? Because I gotta be pushed to become feisty. She feisty from point A. you know.
She gonna be fine. She gonna be out there. She gonna be in DC. She gonna fit in. She gonna be good.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, my last one I had, I know we went off task, is berry lemonade.
You have been on my lives, right? You said like, come on now.
I was trying to stay focused, but I'm not. But I enjoy talking with you anyway. I'll be talking to you in the chat. So this is a lot of fun to actually talk to you one on one. Yeah, mine is berry lemonade. You know what I just thought of, honestly, too? My daughter took a lot of Ganach. When she was building her collection, she took a lot of my Ganach. She took a lot of my Lancome, uh, Fancy by Jessica Simpson, because she wanted to build hers. Like, she tickled me and told me that, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that pink shoe, you see it, the pink shoe?
Oh, okay, yeah, yep. I
Yeah,
see it.
she already said that's going. That's
Oh,
already
the
going.
blush one. That's a.
No,
Thank
this
you for saying that.
blush, I don't know if that's the blush one. I think that it's the which one was this? It's not, no, it's not blush. It's the sparkling shoe one.
Oh, the sparkly shoe. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She coming to Howard to kill him.
Oh yeah, she is. She is. And I'm so proud of her. Like I said, she's everything I wanted to be personality wise. So I very much got a mini me. So we went through the years where we were battling each other, and I had to recognize that I was actually fighting with myself. So
Hmm.
I had to stop. You know, it was a no
Thank you for
win.
saying that. Thank you for saying that about fragrances because Bianca was down here the other day, and I was like, "Oh, smell this roses on what is it? The Killian roses on ice."
Mm-hmm.
And we were about to run out, and then she was like, "Oh," so I just sprayed it on her, like, and then she was going back upstairs. She's like, "Well, I'm about to wear that. Can I?" So I gotta go get it because it's upstairs. It is migrated to her room,
What
and
you
I
mean that
have
you don't have it?
all of a sudden I will not have it. I'll be thinking about it for spring, and I'll be like, "Oh," and she was like, "Huh?" You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
should
we
take her
actually,
Lesable. I'll take her Lesable rose.
we did actually. We talked about it early in the thing. My favorite one was Soul Sister, and Lulu, your favorite one, if you had a
Son of
favorite
gun,
one, was Son
son
of
of
a
a
Gun.
gun.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
like son of a gun best. But yeah,
I like I like this one here. Brother, to me, we both agreed.
it's
Was
sexy man,
it was a
sexy
sexy.
man. So have you been trying Sphinx?
No, I told you when you got it, I wanted to get into that line. I just haven't, because I wanted to get the pistachio one.
I still have to put it on skin. I do like it, but I'm really liking this coconut daiquiri. Have, but I always think that when you have these ones that are like boozy cocktail ones, it's like, why do we want to smell like a cocktail? And then it's like you have to think about it. Like, I can't wear this to work. I really can't wear it to work, honey. I'll be in a meeting in a minute.
See, that's the benefit of working from home. Now, mind you, when I was in the building, there were a couple of fragrances that I did not wear. I like boozy too, because I didn't want them thinking I was drinking on the job. And then I
Because
had,
this one has that rum scent. Like
mm,
cognac isn't quite as bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the cognac ones, like Angel Share and stuff. It's some of those that you could get away with. But it's something about rum. You smell like like you just straight up was out in the car with a
the whiskey.
flask.
Have you had one that
Speaking
had
of
whiskey in it? Whiskey is almost like it. Whiskey smell like you didn't waste some liquor on you.
right. Wait a minute. Somebody said, "What you gonna put in there?" I said, "A drink."
Okay,
Be out here this summertime with a drink
there
in me.
you
But yeah, I do like the coconut daiquiri. It do
go. Okay,
smell like a nice little. I
I'm
think
gonna
I
have to
think
get.
it'll be a good alternative to Virgin Island water by Creed
Mm, okay.
because it's not the same thing, but it's giving a vibe, and this one is a little sweeter. Kind of like it. All right.
Okay.
So since we've gone through our Kai and we're still here talking, so
Yeah.
what fragrances are you va booming for right now?
Oh God. I don't know.
There's some new ones I'm actually looking at. There's a lot of new things, but it's I'm so conflicted because I the full retail.
I'm the yeah. See, I can't, and I think that's my whole problem. I can, but I won't. Let's just say that I
Right,
can
right.
pay full price, but I won't. And then it just seems redundant for me to do that. But I've gotten into Georgioffs, like their whole when I was showing you this whole style, this one here. That so
Hmm.
I have. I keep finding myself getting hooked into buying more
But
Georgioffs.
that's because Joma Shop is playing with our emotions.
Oh, and fragrance by CA is doing the same thing. They keep running these wonderful sales.
Yeah, they,
And
they, they, they playing with my emotions right now, making me feel some type of way.
but why?
I want to smell Love Delight, but I'm still waiting for guidance to come down because I will not pay, even what it's at right
I'm
now.
not that fond of guidance. I don't know if I'm just not wearing it right.
You did you get it?
No, I keep smelling it in the stores, and I like it when I smell in the store. I love it on other people, but when I spray it on myself in the store, I like it. As I walk around with it on my skin, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. It kind of turns on me and becomes like,
Interestingly enough, my son-in-law loves guidance
really? Okay.
because what happened was is Sin Explorer, because I got that when it first came out, the when they had sent out the 4-pack in Sin Explorer during the pandemic in
Mm-hmm.
2020 when they did it. So I did that first. I've always done those virtual ones, and so they had that in it, the four, because that was because guidance was in there, I think. Yeah. And so for some reason I gave him some to try. I gave him the 4, and for some reason he loves guidance and he gets compliments on it. It's so funny. But I like guidance, but let me say this, I first didn't like it either. I find that Amouage is something that you really have to try a few times. So either you to find out, do you really love it, or do you really hate it? Because
Mm.
some of them are really good right away, but then some of them you gotta say, because I didn't like Sunshine Woman at first.
See, I like Material by Amaraj. I like what is it, Portral by I have some, but I do not like all of them. And Amaraj, it's a line that I have maybe three out of all the ones they have. I have three. I wanted Love of Lilac or Love Lilac. I
Lilac
wanted
Love,
I wanted the tuberose one.
Love to
Uh,
Rose.
and when I say I wanted it, is because again, like we were talking before, I need to clear some areas, right? And once I start
Well,
clearing,
you should look for it now because you know they are reimagining it and they're putting it in new packaging. So that old packaging is about to, because like
oh,
right now you can get Love Mimosa super cheap because they've discontinued it. So it's going for like 130.
okay,
So
well
I would start looking for Love Tuberose and Lilac Love because they're redoing the packaging.
hmm, yeah, then I'm gonna get into it, and again, it's gonna go on the floor over here so I can find a spot for it.
Well, yeah, okay, we gotta have our little spot, but yeah, I want to try the Love Delight because it is part of that line, that collection. I want to see what.
Oh, he was answering your question. He's gotten in, and
Right,
see,
so
I
he
know
got
how
the
you feel
nest.
about Nazar, and I did talk to him. I talked to him after we got off that live, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said it was a glitch on his thing. So I asked him again about my coupon code, and I was like, "Well, you can take mine back up to 15. I'll push out mine since the one that you have is not working."
Yeah, because
So
I
I
was
don't
like, I
know.
don't know what's going on, but I'm good, and I'm gonna leave it alone because it happened twice to me, and I was like,
Yeah, I talked to him. I did talk to him, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" He was like, "Man, I don't know what's going on with my website." I was like, "All right, you got people pushing your product out. We hyping it up. We saying that it's amazing. What you
because he's
need is."
been getting the hype. He's been getting the hype.
Mhm.
He's been
Yeah.
getting it.
So I said, so if you're not ready for the 20% off, don't announce it. Don't announce it till you fix it. You know what I'm saying?
So I bought Shanso. Uh,
So okay.
uh, so I bought Shanso. I bought Nefertiti. Um, Now, I will say this: the ones that everybody's talking about, the girls on TikTok, they're talking about his vanilla ones. He's got a couple of vanilla ones. He bought an intense one, and he's got a caramel one. Well, I was like, no, because I'm just not that chick. So I'm not a caramel person. Caramel, I'll be like, this shit's too fucking sweet. Let me get rid of it.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I didn't. So I
Yeah.
got Nefertiti,
Hmm.
which is this raspberry oud. Quite interesting.
Okay.
Um, I will have to talk
Okay,
about
so
it in
tell
my
me
good
about the
bad.
oud. Is it strong oud or is it like
The
argan?
oud is strong in the beginning, but then
Mhm.
the raspberry takes over.
Okay.
So I don't want it
You
because
like
it's a
that
really strong raspberry,
one?
and it was like, oh, this is too much. Because I do like fruity things, but if it's just now, if you like a fruity fragrance, it'll be good. If
Right.
somebody who likes raspberry, because it is very raspberry,
See,
but it
it's
was
so
just like,
funny that we on two different sides of the spectrum because I like a good raspberry, strawberry. I like a good fruit. I like gourmand, right?
okay, well, I'll
And
send it to you.
and you, I love a
Because
good.
I was like, after I talk about it,
You on the other side of it. Whereas, and see, that's the good thing about having fragrance buddies, right? Because when people send me stuff and I'm like, oh, let me talk about it, and I pride myself on. So let me answer this question for a lot of people who wonder how the hype. Everybody's talking about a fragrance or something that came out, and it's like, well, Claudia not saying anything, so she must didn't get it. No, I got it. I didn't like it, and I'm not
see,
gonna come
you nice
on
because I
talking
tell it.
about.
I tell that shit. I ain't like it. It wasn't that good. It stank to me. I
No,
will
I just
tell
don't
it.
talk about it.
But I think you should tell it. And the reason why is because people want to hear about the things you don't like. Mainly
Mhm.
because then people will start saying, oh, she like everything. She just like she always talks about the things she like. So I tell you if it don't smell right to me.
Like everything.
And it's not a bad fragrance where I'd be like, oh my God, this stinks. But it's just like wearing it. I was like, no, 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 mm-mm, no, no, no. And so that's why, like I was telling you, that's why I like JC. But that's how we became friends
Yeah.
because he don't care. He thinks it's hilarious if you don't like it.
Well, he got thin skin, and that's good. That's good because I think that people need to be more transparent, and we talked about that, right? Because I mean, we can get into the whole ooh thing by Kylie, and I know some folks lied. We could talk
Did you
about.
see she's coming out with 4 more?
I did see that, and I think because I didn't talk about the ones that she came out with before, I'm probably not on that PR list, and I'm okay. I'm okay.
Well, I ain't never been on it, and let me say this: they really do watch because I did like what is the one that I had? It was not the vanilla royal patchouli thing. It was the one before that. Was that the amber one?
Vanilla. You talking about that? Oh, you say it wasn't a vanilla one.
No, it was like
Oh,
the
you talking
amber,
about yeah, the amber, yeah, the one. God, what was it? Amber.
whatever that amber. 17,022. It
Yeah.
was amber 17,022. But anyway, I had that one, and I put it in a TikTok, and her people did see it and said something. But I'm sure because I know she watches shit. Her people do watch.
They
And I'm
do.
sure they heard when I said eat juicy apple was just an overpriced Bath and Body Works body mist.
Yeah, my daughter got
Invite only. Thank you, Sarah.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
they was like,
My
if we
my
was
daughter
thinking
got
about messing with this chick, nope, 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 nope. Because I was like, this is an overpriced body spray.
and see, I liked Yum Yum pistachio by her, but I liked it better when you would layer it. And then I messed around and said that her fragrances are layerable, right? But as long as you layer them together, I think that they still think that's okay. But when I said you could take her fragrance and layer with another fragrance, I think that I got on the naughty list. But it's okay, because I'm one thing I'm not gonna do is lie. So if that's what you were looking
Well,
for.
I feel like this any brand that cannot take you saying anything about them, they suck. Yes, Sarah, she has 4 more coming out, and they actually sound pretty decent, except for that banana one, because I
It's
don't want to
normally
smell like a
essence, right?
banana. I know people like to smell like a banana, but I don't.
Yeah.
The lemon sugar,
Mhm.
orange blossom, and then what's the fourth one?
I don't know.
Is it
I
cocoa
know
something? It's
I know she has.
cocoa.
I know one of them is something with incense.
I didn't see all the notes. I just saw the top of them.
Oh, what did you get? I love Sugar Mama. Oh my God,
I'm
I
waiting on
love.
my next order because I got too much. The problem with her is her pricing. Because you can, she's another one I got to watch myself with because her pricing is so good that you could just keep buying stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Coco.
Coco and Ylang. That's it. That's it. Which sounds lovely to me. I mean, I will say she's on it.
I mean,
Um,
she coming out with a lot of them. Now, my only worry when you're coming out with so many of them like that is that you can saturate your market because you have so much out. So you can
she's
overwhelm.
becoming the color pop of fragrance.
You know what? I haven't even thought about color pop, but that is a great scenario. It really is because they was popping out new shadows and everything. Like,
And
yes.
now people, people, I guess, I think people entering makeup still buy a lot of color pop. But I
Mhm.
wouldn't, I don't want no color pop.
Yeah, I
I ain't
gotta
bought color
order
pop
me
in years.
with and I'm not a big makeup person, but for a while there I did wear a lot of eyeshadow. And ColourPop was my first go-to. I think my first lane, I think I heard you saying that too, when I went into YouTube was in makeup. And
Yeah.
uh I followed a lot of the gurus for makeup and then they kind of got messy. So
Ooh, the
so
beauty
then I
gurus got so messy.
yeah, so then I
Just like Bradcom was trying to get messy.
see, I can't. But yeah, see, and I can't. I'm about to say I can't feed into that. So when you get to kick with each other, whatever, I'm like, look, I'm out.
Yeah, the Jeffree Star, all of that, the heyday of that, it was funny to watch for a little bit. Then it got okay, I'm bored with it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
exactly, D'Angelo. Too many, too fast can be. Yeah,
yeah,
it can
it's too
lose
many.
you. To me, you can lose the people who would be your biggest supporters, right? Because you're not giving people enough time to digest that one. Now, if you're going to do small groups, like say four, maybe for a season or something like that, I can kind of understand that,
Yeah.
but I can't understand the you drop four and then next month you dropping four more. You know what I mean? That like
Right, because she just came out with the smoky oud. She just
yeah,
announced that. And then a few days later you get this
yeah.
right? And yes, she will get quite a few. You know what I'm saying? Because she's in Sephora things. So she's always going to get those people who aren't into fragrances like we are.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually um it's going she's because you can tell that she's part of the Huda family because the way she's doing it is very beauty marketing. It's drop
Oh,
this, drop that, drop that. You know what I'm saying? It's a very quick turnaround, which is very off-putting to me.
mhm.
Like I don't want it now because you keep
Right.
everything. It's just too much. It's like
Well, now
okay,
look at
whatever.
it too. You coming out with it so fast that why pay full retail? Because it's if you come out with four this time, right, and then you come out with four more. If I waited out them that first set of four is gonna be almost 50% off
And
because
even if it isn't, here's my thing with that is that I can probably find something similar
mhm,
and at a different price point or a little different. And yes, she's going to make her money. She really is.
yeah, she is.
But the other thing is when you're doing these drops of like four, you're taking too much. You're trying to get too much money from people because you get the people down because I keep saying this is like, especially when it comes to the feminine leaning fragrances, it's
Mhm,
very much becoming like beauty, YouTube beauty, because everybody's rushing to get the ones that they think are going to be trendy and popular.
mhm,
And she's very trendy and popular. So
right,
everybody's rushing to get these fragrances. And the thing is, they're going to burn out on them. And those are the people that are really, promoting your stuff
right,
all over. And
right,
they're gonna that's why she's doing so much PR. Because in order to get people to really talk about them, she's gonna have to give it away for free. Because people can't keep paying. You got a set of four. That's $400 and something.
Right.
right away. And then 2, 3 months later, you're going to bring out two more. And so you can't just keep investing in her fragrances. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
so many other fragrances out there that people are talking about. You got to start making decisions about where you put your money. And people going to start going, well, I got enough Kayali. Let me try this brand over here. Ooh, it's hot and doing it. But she gonna keep people on that PR list.
Well, yeah, and I agree. And I just think that people need to be honest with that. You know, they need to be honest that it's PR because what happens is folks who've been building a collection. Now, mind you, some of my collection is PR. I am not
Yeah,
hesitant in it.
yeah.
But most of my collection before I was even known or seen on YouTube was my own pockets. And it takes the authenticness of someone coming on and say, this is good. I spent my $100 and something for this or whatever. Uh, you know, and all that. It takes that whole part away. So when I come on and say, like, I like Yum Yum Pistachio, I bought Yum Yum Pistachio. I didn't get Yum Yum Pistachio, but because I bought Yum Yum Pistachio, it made me, like you said, folks saw me. So once they saw me, then they sent me the rest. But then I feel myself, I felt obligated to say something about what I got for PR. So I kind of went down that rabbit hole because I got it. You sent it to me. It was a bottle. It was out of your inventory. But the reality in it is I could not keep up with that. And I can't come on and tell you everything I got for free is great. That's a lie. And
Well,
if you
see, and
follow
that's
my
the problem
you
is that
know.
in order to be good PR, you need
Mhm.
to allow the good and the bad to be said about you, because your PR people are going to start being, um, they're not, no one's going, people are not going to believe them as much if only people saying good things about you are there. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little balance in there. You got to have people, um, to say that. And the thing about PR, hey, you ain't got to say shit. That's number
Yeah,
one. Everybody feels like they
I
have
don't
to
think
say something. You don't.
nothing.
But it's also PR, and you can say the good or the bad. Like,
Mhm.
the issue is nowadays people call themselves, they want to send you a free bottle for a couple of dollars. You're gonna give them all this free advertising and then tell you what to do. No, no, ma'am. No, you're
Now,
not gonna
see,
tell me what to do.
those I reject, right? And I'm sorry, y'all. We didn't turn into a whole, YouTube informational, but those I reject. If you want me to read off a certain script, you want me to say a certain type of thing, you want me to do this a certain kind of way, you want to approve the video before I put it out, you need to pay me.
Exactly, exactly.
Uh,
But the thing with her, with Kayali, is like you said they were layerable, and you said with other things. That's stupid not to keep you on her PR, because that's just an honest thing. They are layerable. They can be used with something other than Kayali, which makes them more interesting. So as opposed to saying, hey, okay, yeah, that's a good thing to say, to take you off of her list says something about their criteria. And what
right.
I'm saying, and what I'm saying about that is, so I can't take your PR, the people who get the PR, seriously, because clearly they jumping through hoops and doing cartwheels down there because they're trying to stay on your PR list.
Mhm.
If they can't say, if you get four of them, if they send me them four, I'd be like, this banana might be good, but it ain't something that I would do. And I'm
Right.
gonna tell you the truth, right?
Mhm.
So if you can't take the truth from some people, which then balances it out, which will then make people say, "Oh, okay."
Mhm.
Um, then they can say authentically what people think about their fragrances.
Mhm.
The PR list. If all you want on your PR list is a rah rah, then it's going to start backfiring on you, because that's what happened in the makeup sector, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, if you think about it, everybody started going, oh, they just get PR, they're going to say it's good. That's why so many of them now are more honest. Well, I got NPR, but I don't like it for this reason. Because
No,
when you're that
I
rah
want
rah
to
person,
go over to fragrances, which I don't like. I'm gonna need you to stay in makeup because I know we about to get on a whole nother topic, but I need you to stay in.
girl, let's just talk about, and I mean, it's not even an organic thing. Like I said, I did makeup videos for a long time, but I said it one time, I said, I'm getting bored with makeup. And then I started getting into this. Said, I looked, I said, damn, I've been doing this stuff for 4 years. But it's like all of a sudden, people who you've never,
Never
ever,
heard her talk about fragrance. Never.
ever, ever seen them talk about. Like some people have over the years talked about them fragrance collections, so it makes sense. Like Kathleen Lights has talked about hers. A few of them over the years have actually talked about fragrance, so you can see them actually starting to incorporate it. But people you ain't never, ever, 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 ever seen them talk about fragrance. All of a sudden they're like, and it's always something that's super popular. Usually they start out with BR 540. Oh my God, this is the best thing ever.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
My
See,
collection.
I am not a BR 540 person, and I think because they wore it out.
It
It's a
smells like urinal paint.
pretty. Oh my god! You caught me off guard with that one. But to me, it's a nice scent. But because so many people have cloned it, duped it, made something similar to it, it's like a basic. And I hate to call that fragrance basic, but it's like a basic scent.
I
You
mean, it
smell
really is
everybody smell like some version of.
a BR 540. Right. And there's nothing wrong with it because it is good for that's like you smell a Via Bell all over the dang on place.
Oh Lord, yeah,
But so and you understand why because it does smell good. Like BR 540 in the air smells lovely to me. On me it smells like urinal cakes. But it's like, it's like so black honey fig.
I
Mm,
got the black honey fig. You're gonna love it. I got the black honey fig, and if y'all wondering,
mm.
we are talking about. Oh Lord, see, we then moved on to another subject. Uh, if you like black honey fig, then do sweet. I mean, get it right. Sweet dilemma.
I haven't seen that one.
Uh,
Speaking of fig,
or
um,
do hold on, let me go the right way. Or do brown. This one, brown sugar fig. Oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah. Or you see, what's another one? Pear. I don't have the pear one.
I was looking at that pair recently, so you gotta tell me how it is, QM. Because I was looking for some spring kind of vibe. So my
Oh,
next order that I'm waiting on is very spring like. Is that honey apricot ambrosia?
yeah. Hold on. Wait.
I love that thing.
I gotta figure out how to get it in the right screen. Yes. Then do this one here.
Now I have to. That's so delicious. It's so
Yeah, do this one right here. And then I don't have the lavender milk or the melon.
melancholy day. I haven't seen. She's putting out some more that are more spring like, summer like. So I got a few more florals and stuff. Uh,
And I have
and
a
then
lot.
but you know what? Soap and
I,
Glory just came out with a fig body butter and body wash.
who
It's
did?
limited edition. It's at Target. Don't worry, I'll have it tomorrow
Okay.
because I already ordered it.
Okay. Okay.
It's already on its way to me.
Okay. Well then, like, I'm gonna be looking for that. See here about that.
And I saw that Mix Bar, and I'm not a huge Mix Bar person. They have a passion fruit one they just put out.
Mixed bar, really?
Yep, I'll have that tomorrow too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look for your video. Are you gonna do it in the morning? Is it gonna
Huh?
be? I'm sorry, I'm turning back around. Is it gonna be in your morning chat? Am I gonna have to watch the rebroadcast?
Um, I'm waiting for it's a order from Target. It should be delivered tomorrow. Cause
Okay.
I saw something in the in Soap and Glory. It's like $4.99.
Mm-hmm. It's not high. It's not high at all.
I mean, they really come down. Remember when Soap and Glory used to be expensive?
But see, they up against so many people, and then much as people say they don't like Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secrets, I mean they got people in a chokehold. So
You know what? It is a cult. The Bath and Body Works, and especially Bath and Body Works. Victoria's Secret is like right below them,
I
but
can
baby, Bath and Body Works is a cult. I had to jump out because
yeah.
I felt like I was being mesmerized. I
But
felt
see,
like
it's the sales. It's
it
the
was like
sales.
it is the sales.
It's the sales. It is not so much, and especially okay, I'll say where I fall. Especially if you're into like say layering fragrances, right? You just can't leave them in the store for $4.95. You just can't.
And that's true. But you know what I have? I have not bought any Bath and Body Works this year.
Yeah,
All these new
I
fragrances.
I haven't bought any either. Well, I tell lies. I bought two, but not like I used to buy it.
I
So
haven't bought any.
I think once you jump off the train, and you honestly recognize that you do not really need this fragrance, or once I started to see that they were remaking the same fragrance but giving it a different name, because I would have a bottle, like say I have a bottle and I'm spraying this bottle, I'm like, God, why does this remind me of something? And then I look on the shelf and it might be vanilla mocha, but when they came out with it the first time, it was vanilla
It
cafe.
sure was, because I have both of those.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, for me, is that what's I found is that I really don't use the body mist, right?
That doggone D'Angelo don't miss nothing.
D'Angelo, I thought you was my boo. How you gonna call me out like that, man? How I
Yeah,
thought we had a thing.
I'm with you. Bath
Quit
and
you.
Body. Yeah, I'm in a.
I quit you, D'Angelo.
Yeah, they have me in a chokehold. They've been having, honestly, Bath and Body Works has had me in a chokehold since college, and it's the sale. And I did not know about all the different sales until I got older. Um,
Yeah, see, back in the day, I didn't know about all these sales and stuff, but I don't really use the fragrance mist.
yeah, see, I don't buy the lotion. I don't buy the lotion because the lotion, especially if you buy the one that's the cream, it only lasts a year. And I tell a lot of people who watch my videos that if you're going to get the cream, you need to get one that you know you're going to actually wear, the one that comes in like in that little triangle type thing or whatever.
Like, that's what I have. Actually, mine
Because if you're
haven't
going
been
to use it
turning
in a
on me.
year, it'll start getting like this watery smell, or not smell, or feel to it. And then it and the sales, they are selling old product, right? What does not expire to me is the sprays. But again,
Right, right.
I'm saying that I still don't need nothing. I don't need nothing.
Right. Well, see, I found myself not really using the sprays. So like now I'm just like, okay, let me see how much of this I can use up. And honestly, like so those. And honestly, I'm probably going to, like, next year, um, just move some of that stuff over to my classroom because the kids like it. So
Yeah.
at least I can, because I honestly don't use the sprays hardly ever. When I layer, I usually layer perfumes. So if I'm layering two things, it's usually a perfume. And to me, I kind of do this whole thing, like if it's an expensive perfume, I try to use it something that's a little inexpensive and
Yeah.
kind of balance them out.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just sitting here. I can honestly say I think maybe 2 or 3 times this year I've used a body mist by one of these back here. So I
Well,
know I'm about to clear. Which,
I
let
think
me just say this.
your idea is really good because I gave a bunch of mine that I was not wearing, and I told my daughter to go through them, take out the ones you like, and then the rest I want you to just bring to school. And she made new friends because she had like bags of them. They was like, "Well, when your mama gonna start going through her stuff again?"
Right, right.
I was
And
like,
listen, and it was just like, so I keep them there and they come and spray because, I be like, Miss KIUS says my little thieving little kids, I have to put them away now. I can't keep them out because I
"Okay."
used to just have them out, little thief.
You know what? It
And
might help you in being in the school because I ain't gonna lie, some of them children be kind of hot.
honey, actually, though, I need to, forget the body spray. I said I was gonna buy the little individual deodorants and be like, here, child,
They be kind of
because
hot.
they be musty. They ain't just musty; they are musty.
Oh, like, look,
And then they always want to hug you. They
mhm.
always want to hug me, and I'm like, y'all smell like onions. Stop it! And you're getting on my fragrance,
Right. And I might
and
be
I have to
aging
hug them.
myself, but I know we, me and you about around the same time. When the old folks used to say you smell like sun. Oh, you smell like outside. Like
They don't smell like outside; they smell like onions.
on your own. They've been
Onions.
cooking.
And you know what that means? That's that extra funk. That's that extra must.
Yeah.
Because when you start smelling onions, you funky as hell. Huh.
And all jokes aside, I used to, oh my God, I used to bring my Bath and Body Works to work because them onion smelling children become onion smelling grown folks. And I would bring it. They do. I would bring mine and put it in the bathroom at my job. And I just became the perfume lady. Like everybody be like, oh, Claudia, Claudia love perfume. But I was doing that for my own sanity. Because I was like, you too old. You too old to be thinking like that.
To smell like this. Ugh. So yeah, and plus, but it's like now I'm actually looking more at other brands to
Yeah.
try their body cream because I really do like Sugar Mama's body butter formula. Besides the
Mhm.
fragrances, her body butter formula is really, really nice,
And it
which
doesn't
means that I
come
don't
with.
have to buy as much Josie Marin because it's comparable to Josie Marin.
Yeah.
The way it is on the skin.
Then I have another one I want you to look into. Hold on, let me show you. It's
What's that?
this is fragrance vault XO, because it's on the level with Sugar Mama, right? And if you like oil, did you put oil on with your fragrance? Yeah. So fragrance vault XO. Try them out. Since you said you want to move out of it, right? Now, initially, I would admit I got 2 bottles for PR from her, and then I fell in love and I bought the rest of them. And she was like, "Well, Claudia," I was like, "No, because I want to support your brand, and I appreciate." And this is a
Is
black
she on
owned.
Etsy?
Mm-mm. She got a website. I'm gonna send it to.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you her website through messaging.
Because I was looking, because I do want to
I think
more this
she may
year.
have started off on Etsy, and because come to think about it, I'm not quite sure, but
Because I do want to, like, every month try new brands, new smaller brands, because we've given all our money to these big ass brands.
mhm,
There's so many interesting small people, like, Vincent,
mhm,
JC, Sugar Mama,
mhm.
Shanso. Because he's doing this thing. I think his stuff is. You see, you should try Shanso because he's very much in the gourmands.
It's okay, okay,
Yeah, most of the stuff is gourmand.
okay.
So, because like he's got a chocolate one he sent me. No, strawberry. I didn't try the strawberry one yet. But yeah, because the ones that everybody's loving are his vanilla ones.
Mhm.
Now, did you see that Lattafa has a new fragrance and they're promoting the perfumer? I told y'all that was coming.
No,
They
wait.
have. I'm gonna post it up on my community tab because
Okay, I'm.
I took the screenshots of it because Lattafa now has a US website. So they
Wait,
have a
I
new
get
one
all
just came.
mine from triple traders. They have a
They
website.
still, yeah, but they just started their own. But this one is a Fanny Ball one, and they're definitely promoting the perfumers now. So we're gonna see this step up on. I'm waiting to see when they just do a straight private line and do $150 because they're gonna. I mean, let's just be honest. Not all Middle Easterns are super inexpensive.
That's
I'm a
true.
wise Lord knows ain't. So I
That's,
think the top is gonna start a private line.
I wasn't okay. I'm on the website now. Okay, okay.
Aside Zanzibar, that pretty blue.
Oh, see, you're gonna have me shopping again. I said I was gonna stop. I don't know why
I
I'm
know.
not.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah. My birthday coming up, but I'm trying to do good better.
See, Latapa for me for Middle Eastern. Oh my God, Latapa had me in a chokehold and messing around with you.
The top will have you in the chokehold. I had to
Uh,
slow down on that one too.
me buying. Hold on.
Oh, you started buying those?
Let me see. I want to get it in the thing. Turn it right way. Privé, girl. I said that doggone Lulu.
Those are nice. Those are nice though. They're like giving.
And this is what is duping, right? And I didn't even. I bought it because listening to you.
Which one is it open?
This one here.
Is that Muse?
No, it have the same name and everything.
Oh, is that a Cento? It is. I told y'all they be tripping because I have a Cento overdose. I don't have the original.
It's the
How's the
same.
Cento?
It's the same thing. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. And I said, "Nah, dog, I need to stop because I hate this." So when it came in, I kept saying, God, I know this smell, I know this smell. And I'm like, what is this? And I was like, why do I think I know this name? So I searched all on my shelf, and when I came up with it, I said, now you know it. They lucky this
I
was
told you that
$8.
little they just like, you know what? Let's just name it. You know,
When I tell you, they don't even have
between
to change the
Fragrance World
name.
and Latafa, they be like,
They don't even change the
"We-
name.
they don't, yeah, they don't care.
Mhm.
They don't care. They're like, you gonna know what you getting over here. And if they do change it slightly, you gonna know by the bottle. The packaging is going to give it away. It's either gonna be both, or at least they're gonna do the packaging.
Mhm.
Because Fragrance World, I will say, of the two of them, is really, really doing the dupes.
Mhm. I mean,
Because
and it
if
was
this
only
don't look like
$30.
Rental Fluidity Gold,
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I mean, they come forward. I mean, even the box on there is because I will say this: Fragrance World, when they really do a dupe, they really do it because they even make the box, the outer packaging, the same. You could get it to somebody they wouldn't even know.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Is that for me? They were trying to order something. Oh. She don't know about.
Oh,
uh. Uh. Actually, I like this one. To answer Helen's question, I like it, but you have to like a very freshy. It's a freshy scent. It's a
is
fresh
it
scent.
the Elemental the one who blocked me, y'all? Yes,
Oh.
is the Elemental the one who blocked me, y'all? Who blocked me? They know.
Oh. What's I don't know what you're talking about.
This happened a while ago. If I'm not mistaken, the Elemental is the one who blocked me off his IG.
Wow. They said, yep.
Yeah, I
Wow.
thought that was the one. That's the one.
Really?
Yeah, he blocked me.
Girl, I need people not to be so
So
sensitive.
here's the story because not everybody knows. He had this back and forth with this girl. The
Oh,
girl was
I do
goofy.
know that. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Remember the back and forth that he had with her?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I said was, I told him and I posted a comment and everything. I said, understand, she's wrong, but you can't do this. You are a business and you have to hold yourself to a different standard. And so I said that stuff to girl. He blocked my black ass. He was like, blocked me,
Yeah.
blocked me,
You ain't
blocked me,
you didn't miss
blocked me.
anything. Because I remember when he did have that battle, and I was honestly, and I think on maybe I didn't say it out loud, but I said it to him through his DM. Because he wanted to do a live with me and one of my friends on Instagram for us to promote his fragrances. And I was like, you not really coming off like you like chicks, right?
And
And
that's what I told him. I said it's a bad look. And so he blocked my black ass.
yeah.
Because it
So
was. I mean, because remember he actually put up her address. That's where it really got
you
bad.
see, I didn't get that deep into it. Once he started battling back and forth on a social media, I was like, dude, you gotta stop.
No, I saw the live and he posted up because that's how we was talking about it. I went and saw the live. I saw him live and he did show her address. And then that's when he was like, that's when everybody really was like, yo, that ain't cool.
Yeah, that's
But
like
and I mean, it was like he was going back and forth like he was a girl, like
yeah,
and
yeah.
all he had to do, and she said something to me, and I even made her apologize to him because I said she's tripping because if you have been buying fragrances for years, you know that the post office will say something is delivered and ain't delivered a damn thing.
It is not, yeah.
And you wait a day or two and it comes. So
Hmm.
before you start saying something like he's lying, first off, you see the tracking. So if something says delivered, that ain't on him. At that point, that has nothing to do with it. But you should always give it a day or two, especially if it come late. If they say they deliver something at your house at 8 p.m., you know damn well they did.
For real. Yeah, for real. Like I remember it too, Latanya. I do. Cause I remember it was the like the chat in Instagram. And it was like, I know you saw it, Chloe. And I was like, no, because mine's mine. But then it was like so many people was talking about it. So it made me tune in. And he had the live up, but so many people was telling him to take it down that he
Yeah,
said,
I told him to. I was like,
yes,
you gotta take that down. I was like, this is a
down.
bad look as a business.
But she
And
was
so then the thing was, is with it, after that, when she got it, I told her, and she did do it, I think. I really haven't talked to her since then. I was like, girl, I was like, you need to apologize and own up to the fact that you actually got his product, because you were talking about you was going to badmouth him and stuff. I was like, that's not a good look as a person either. So I was like, and she did come back forth and then admitted that it did come like the very next day.
hmm
And
Is she
so
still on
she did, because,
Instagram?
huh?
Is she still on Instagram?
I don't know. I never even like. I mean, I really wasn't even following her. I just happened to see the live because I was following him.
Hmm
So because I was, he was a fragrance person, so I was following him. So that's how I saw the live. And then I went and looked at hers. I was like, oh, it was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's when I think I was first. When it all popped off, I was first trying to find my footing into what I wanted to do on social media. And like I always say, I'm introverted, so it don't take much. And then I say I'm introverted, but you said because I'm a Cancer, I'm moody, right? I don't know which
Yeah,
one of
you
them
are.
I am.
You're a little. Well, cancers are introverted, but you're also moody.
Right. So I was like, I don't know. I don't want no part of that because I don't want my name attached to it or anything involved. Because I'm still trying to figure out, do I want to do this? Do I want to involve myself? If I want to get into fragrance, so forth, so on. Right. So it was happening all around me, but I wasn't really trying to feed into it until she made it like, if you still following him and you following me, and da 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 da. And I was like,
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
I was like, you doing
Yeah,
too
she was like over the top too. And
much.
that and so like I said, I told him, I was like, hey, as a customer, she has the right to be goofy. And you just can't go as goofy as her.
Wait, hold on, wait. They said yes, she is. She's yellow. No, she's not Yellow Sense. That's two different people. Because Yellow Sense is one of my very good friends. It's not the same person. The person I'm talking about is
What
she's
was
a
her name? I don't
pilot.
even know. What was her name?
I don't know what her name is, but it's not Yellow Sense. Yellow Sense is actually one of my really good friends. And this is not the same person because she first of all is not gonna battle Elemental because he was trying to get on a live with me and Yellow Sense. So I don't think that I can't think of what her name was. But it was
Right. No, no, it wasn't her. No, no, it wasn't her, because I know who Yellow Sense is. It
yeah.
was she was a younger girl. She was a little bit, she was looked like, maybe she was like late 20s, early 30s. And she really was like one of these, she kind of was coming off like, I'm so people go, I'ma tell people they ain't gonna. She really thought a lot of herself. That's all I would say. She really did.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Like,
I
oh,
don't like. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think it. I think you're right, Renee. But like I said, I don't really remember. I know after that, in the backlash that she got for how she handled that, how he handled that, and all of the sort. Uh, and my biggest thing is you a business. So keep it business. Like keep it real.
right, keep it classy. As a business person, you got to keep it classy. And to be quite honest, even with my ignorant shit that I say, there's a certain amount of the messiness when you are doing things like this. It's one thing if you just, using social media as a personal outlet. But once you start doing things like creating content, some of that shit you got to let go of.
Yeah.
Like that messiness that had got started over here.
What? See, I'll be out the loop, girl. I
You
feel like I'm hearing all the tea.
You didn't, Claudia, you missed that messiness that was happening a few months ago?
Probably because I
You
didn't want to
had
be
to hear
bothered.
about it with the Navitas girls.
Oh, I did. I did. And I thought I was like, okay, I'm gonna need y'all to stop because
Well, it was one sided.
well, they both making money. That's how I looked at it. You both making money from it. You know what I'm saying? Make your coins. You don't really have to like everything that Navitas puts out because they another one who has oversaturated the market with their fragrances, right? And just don't say nothing. If you're not gonna buy her stuff, just don't say nothing. Just
Right. It was a very one sided. I do appreciate, but see, that's the difference is one person just let it go and didn't say anything, which is the way it could have been. Because
yeah.
the reality is, we didn't know them, we don't know them, so why do we need to know that you got personal issues?
So you think when you gotta go. Oh God. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie to
When
you.
they go low, I
I
go
think I
Cam
found
Newton.
out about it watching your morning live. And they were talking back, y'all was talking back and forth, and I was like, what?
And the only reason why I found out about it, because I don't even watch either one of them that much. I watch them here and there, was because in the Facebook groups they was talking about it, and I had to go find it. You know, when you
Yeah.
see something, you be like, what are they talking about? Let me go find out. I was like, oh, it's gotten messy. And they were screenshotting and everything. I was like, oh, I love messy people because they will keep you up in the mess, even when you ain't trying to. So then you can like sit back and
Yeah.
watch the mess from your place of superiority. Oh, I'm not involved as you read it and
But
watch it.
see, well, yeah, see, yeah, Michael was saying the same thing. And see, the thing is, Michael, with me, I just stay in my lane, right? So I, I fall victim to people think you copycatting somebody, but if you really watch my videos, I'm not copycatting anybody. If you watch me on Instagram, you know that I was into layering fragrances, and now that it's all the hype and all the larger name channels are now layering. Of course, the little channels like myself is seeming like we're copying off of them, but that's not true, because if you really watch who you're looking at and on all their social medias, you would know the style of the person. You would know if they were layering, if they was into Middle Eastern fragrances. And we just opted to come to another platform, right?
How
So,
about this? More normally, the larger people
mhm.
follow the smaller people. And
Oh,
the reason why that happens is because we are spending our money.
mhm,
And the reason why that happens is because, and I've always said this, when you are a smaller YouTuber, content creator on anything, you have to be more, you have to do more. You have to try some more things and everything.
mhm.
So we're the ones who do those type of things because we're smaller creators.
Right,
And then what happens is the bigger ones will see your stuff and then go, oh, and then it becomes their thing.
right.
Most of the time, it is somebody, and it ain't, I'm not saying it's me or anything, but when you see things that are really getting hyped, it's
Mhm.
usually some smaller creators who hyped it,
Who thought of
especially when you
it?
think about stuff like, and then to be quite honest, from the ours, from being female Fragcom,
Yeah. Mhm.
of course, some of us started watching people that were more, because, like Glam Finds and stuff. She's always been into Middle Eastern fragrances.
Mhm.
So when I saw her a couple of times, I was like, oh, what's she talking about? And I looked up some more because all I really knew was Rasasi that I was really looking into, right? Right. And so they always take from. So when we're doing it and then it starts becoming popular because so many little creators are doing it, then the big creators take over, and then it becomes like, oh, you was doing it like them. Because, like you said, it's so many, especially layering. We know that comes from the Bath and Body Works people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that because that's what they do. Because they gotta layer that shit to make it last for a few minutes. So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Really, like the whole, oh, I gotta layer. We're layering. So then everybody started. So the smaller YouTubers and a lot of the smaller ones were buying Bath and Body Works already and already doing those type of things.
Mhm.
Most of these larger YouTubers were not buying Bath and Body Works. All of a sudden, you saw them buying Bath and Body Works.
Well, yeah, yeah.
All of
I,
a
I mean,
sudden,
I 100% agree, because I
all
started
of,
I started with doing layering bath, and then people who are coming from my channel would say I started layering Bath and Body Works, and we're just layering fragrances right on Instagram. And how I came to YouTube is because so many people on Instagram was like, you need to make a YouTube channel, right? So I just said, okay, well, I'll try it out. And then I think I might have mentioned, I don't know, we was in a live or something. I might have mentioned on one of my lives, I kind of pulled back from it because I was getting so much flack. Because like you saying, they are now getting into it and they're doing it. And they was like, oh, well, here come another person copycat. No, I'm not. I'm not
and
copycatting.
see, you can tell you are different and you're an introvert and everything. Because I come for people like that. What? I will come for your ass. Don't you even try.
I be like, look, whatever floats your boat. I guess my whole philosophy is if you agitated and I know that I didn't do you anything, baby, that's your own fight. I'm
Right.
like,
See, that's what I'm saying. But see, I'm gonna give it to you in a really condescending, like, oh, what you seem so mad about something. What's wrong? Just like the Middle Easterns, it's you can always tell when somebody's doing it for the because it's popular, because a lot of times they sound so surprised that they actually smell good. That's the first thing you hear. And then they're like, there's this kind of condescending thing that they go through, right? Like, oh, and like they're so surprised and oh my God, right?
yeah,
Right. And so those are the things that they do. And it's so funny because then it becomes, oh, it was all of them doing it. It was all of them.
yeah.
But if you look at people's content and go further back, you'll see where it actually, these people who were, like you said, you've been doing layering all this time.
Hmm.
There was a moment, and everybody can see it. I was like, everybody talking about layering. It was when people really started talking about it, right?
When you say, am I into what the over girl? No.
Okay, April, don't get me started on them because I have a problem with them damn oils. We don't even have, and let me tell you something. I got a Discord thing, and we drilled down, and we now know that Skin Potion is not black owned. It's black adjacent.
Okay, let me say I like Skin Potion, and I would say that, but Skin Potion, I like Skin Potion, and I do talk about Skin Potion a lot. Okay, but let me address that if that's where that's coming from. But Skin Potion to me, I got hooked on by, and I don't know if any of y'all know this person, but it's Peyton Charles. And she was talking about it in one of her videos or whatever. So I got into getting Skin Potion. But when I got into it, it was not as high as it is now.
Every time they sell out and they come back, they have started going up in price.
It wasn't as
'Cause
high.
no,
Yeah.
it wasn't, because the first time I looked at it, it was still a little high for me, but I was like, okay, it wasn't that bad. this These last three times that the last 2 or 3 times they've restocked, the prices have gone up.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think now it's up to 100, and I want to say I have four. I have 4 or 5 of them, and that's another one I use for layering, right? Because I like oil, so I use it for oil layering. I use the scrub when I'm taking a shower. But I promise you, I did not spend $100. I did not spend 400. Actually, I have 4 of each, so I did not spend $800. I'm telling you, I did not spend $800.
Because
Uh,
I would talk about your ass, but okay, go ahead.
I did not. Now, at the price point that is at right now, if I can find a discount code, I can find one of the big YouTubers that has, like I say, a 20% off or something like that. Then I'll do
20% off still ain't enough. That's only $80. That's still because that's only 100 mils, right?
it. What? Yeah, for the oil, yes. For the scrub, but the scrub was like $45. I don't know what it is right now, but the scrub was $45.
Right, and the scrub is that's like Josie Marin pricing. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but the oil is $100 now. It is.
No
And
way.
I didn't get it at 100. I do have them, but I did not get them at $100.
But it's like everyone has now been convinced that they have to get it. It's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and they are. That's why I'm with you, Renee. They are really good. They are really good. But then for me, it goes into like yellow sense and I buy one, she'll buy one. When we see each other because she's in North Carolina. When I see her in North Carolina, we exchange, right? So she'll give me half of her bottle or some out of her bottle. I get some out of my bottle, and that's really how we got it, right? And
Okay, well that's doable. But
yeah,
I'm like, baby,
yeah.
mm-mm.
But
But
because I keep getting texts, and I love this conversation, but I keep getting texts from my daughter from the other room.
okay,
Because
because I was gonna say we've been on for almost 2 hours now,
because I want to go back.
so it's time
But
to
I
go.
love this. I love this. We have to do this again. I am
Sure.
hereby inviting Ellen to come on, and whenever you feel like you want to, when you want to talk about gardening, because I want to pick your brain, so I can find more. in that. If y'all have enjoyed this and you are not currently following either one of us, please do. Please do. I have LuuLuu name written in my description as one of the people I feel you should follow. So thumbs this video up, get it circulating so that we can come on and do this again. I'm gonna wish y'all a good night.
You have a great night. Thank you, Claudia, for having me. Have a good
Oh,
night. Now, let me go have me some dinner. I'm starving. Okay. Talk to you
okay.
later.
Bye bye.